I have to admit that I learned much more about Nipsey Hussle after he died than I knew before he died. I know a lot of the hip-hop artists, but at my age, you don't know all of them. At least I don't know as many as some of my young staff members and family members. But now, when I hear the name Nipsey Hussle, not only do I think about Nipsey Russell, because I'm old, but I think about ownership. When young people talk about him, when the media describe him, what they're talking about really is a young hip-hop artist who was nominated, by the way, for his last album to receive a Grammy. That nomination proves that you can do something for yourself and be successful. But he talked about buying up his own block. He talked about investing in real estate, for instance, things that grow in value, as opposed to investing in bling or in cars or in fur coats and other kinds of things that decrease in value. He literally, with partners, began buying up an entire block. And I began thinking about, how do I explain to people who are now buying his music at a faster rate than they did before, what it means to buy a block. If your block has 10 houses and each house is worth $200,000, that's a $2 million purchase. That's 10 houses, $200,000. And to buy one house for $200,000, there are two ways to do it. You can write a check or go to your bank account or go to your mattress, get $200,000. You can give the money to the owner, and now you own a house. And now that you own a $200,000 house, you are 1/10 of your way towards buying the block. If you don't have $200,000 and you don't think you can save $111 a day for 5 years, I mean, if you want to buy a house for cash and you're trying to save your way, you need $111 every day for 5 years to get to $200,000. If you don't plan to buy a house with cash, then you probably want to know the second way to buy a house, and I'll tell you about that later. But let's assume that this legacy of this young rapper, Nipsey Hussle, has really taken hold. My suggestion is that before you try to buy a block, you buy a house. If the house costs $200,000, you want to save your way to buying it, you need to put away $111 every day for 5 years.